I don't know if it's teasing. We're trying to play it a little bit stronger than tease. These guys will want to kill each other.
Luc Hobbs et Descartes Shaw, on a un compte à régler. La sœur de Shaw m'a volé quelque chose. Un virus qui peut décimer la moitié de la population. Et je veux le récupérer.
It's always exciting to think that you can take two key elements of the franchise and sort of give them an avenue and a story to go and sort of bang up against each other on. You know, the concept was something that was very apparent. You know, we did Fast 8 and we made some good sort of memorable scenes together. And then we did sort of a small tag that never made the final cut, but it was supposed to be a post-credit scene. The studio went crazy for it, but they never put it in the movie for some reason. I don't know, there's something about it that didn't make sense for it to make the cut. But that was a key sort of instrumental moment that Jeff Shell, you know, one of the heads of the studio, came to me and said, you know, we really must do this, this Hobbs and Shaw thing.
Actually, it was attractive to me to be in the spin-off. The films are huge and I'm a fan of the films, but I feel quite privileged to have something that is different from the Fast and the Furious. Let's hope the audience come with it, you know, they like it, because it feels like the family of the films, but it has its own pace.
Choisis une porte.
Je prends celle-là.
Non, ça c'est ma porte, toi t'en prends une autre.
Ah ouais? À quoi tu joues? En fait, t'as raison, c'est ta porte.
Laisse-moi deviner, il y a plein de gros méchants derrière.
These characters are two people that really don't want to be in the same room as each other. I don't know if it's teasing. We're trying to play it a little bit stronger than tease. These guys will want to kill each other. A bit more elevated than tease, yeah. You know, I'm formerly an athlete. I was doing so many different sports, you know, and I was training 5-6 hours a day, and I developed a lot of skills in many different areas. So I was doing kickboxing. I was on the British team for 12 years as a highboard diver. I was doing gymnastics when I was at school. I was doing judo and jiu-jitsu. So many years of experience in doing physical sort of things. So when you come to do action movies, it's a very easy transition for me.
Alors comme ça, vous êtes traqué par une armée de mercenaires, menée par un soldat génétiquement augmenté.
Regardez-moi. Je suis une Superman noire.
Vous êtes dingue.
Brixton Law is part man, part machine, ex-soldier. His machine side is unflappable. His human side has issues. This is who we're dealing with. He's kind of cool, he's kind of dry, and he's very scary. You know, every movie lives and dies by their bad guy. You know, an action movie like this, the bad guy needs to be formidable. My character, I was very lucky. I got a character that has lots of complexity, lots of strength, lots of motivation. And, you know, I've got two great actors to play against, two huge action stars to fight against. So it was a joy, you know, a complete joy.
We don't want it to be like Kung Fu. We want it to be slick and efficient. I think it's just a guy who can basically fight multiple opponents with the greatest of ease. Dwayne is the pick 'em up, smash him through a wall, slam him down on the pavement. So Deckard Shaw has to have a little bit more of a speedy finesse. He has to get in there and maybe do 2 or 3 strikes where it would take Dwayne, you know, maybe 1 strike.
Brixton's bike is almost automatic. He can call it and the bike will come. Well, there's one sequence where, you know, I'm running on a roof or something, I call my bike and it comes and I jump and I land on it and the imagination of the writer and the director really made that sequence.
La musique a commencé. On perd pas le rythme.
You know, riding a car is something that everybody does every day almost. You know, when you get to sort of kick around in a McLaren, you know, I was driving the 720S. It's a pretty special machine. You know, these cars are built with extreme finesse and they perform like racing cars. So I was driving a McLaren 720S, which was a mind-blowing experience. I was driving a rock crawler. I was driving a Peterbilt truck. I had a full array of, you know, contrasting motors to drive, as they say. Yeah, it's great. I love that stuff. I mean, that's part of the franchise. The people that came to see Fast and the Furious initially, it's all about street racing. So if you can't get a huge component of, you know, car action, I think it would be doing a disservice to the fans.
I like bikes because traffic and quicker and nimble, but I love cars. I think driving is my favorite thing. I drive a motorcycle. I have an electric bike.
Wow.
Zip, zip, yeah.
And why that? Because of the planet?
Because yeah, I'm conscious of what we're doing to our planet, but electric bikes are super efficient. They're so fast. People love cars. People love escapism. The Fast and Furious team, you know, really explore brotherhood and family. And, you know, I think people like that in films. They want to somehow feel connected. Even though the spectrum is so big and car chases, but people want to feel the human story. I think I've seen maybe 6 of the movies before, maybe 7 of them. Tokyo Drift, I loved that film just because of the driving.
C'est ma frangine, c'est une affaire de famille.
Quand le monde est menacé, ça devient aussi mon affaire.
Tout ça sans le coup foireux à plein nez. Et veille sur ta sœur.
Ok, je vais gérer ça.
Le seul moyen d'en sortir vivant, c'est de bosser en équipe.
On va essayer.
Mets ta ceinture, musclor.